And welcome back. My next guest is Charles Fiesel. He's the founder of the Fiesel firm. Welcome. So I'm just getting to know you. How did you get into real estate?
I think the better question is why real estate? I kind of got into real estate because I think it's one of the most important decisions people make early on. My mom was a small business owner, and she never owned the real estate that she put her business on. And the more success she had, the more the landlord would benefit from it. So I really have a desire and a passion to see people own their own homes and own the real estate which their businesses are built upon.
So your business, how does Fiesel firm's services differ from traditional brokerages?
Well, we're not just a broker. Well, we are broker-owned, so my wife and I are both agents, and that's the core of it. But we also have a construction company and a disaster services. So it allows us to look at real estate through the eyes of a builder and contractor, and also through disaster services, which a majority of our business in the construction is after a disaster occurs of fire or flood.
So you've got a large focus on Main Street. Why is that?
Well, I believe that Main Streets are really the backbone of America, and most people in the financial industries today are saying that Main Streets are dead, they're not coming back, they don't see the viability of a Main Street. But when you look at culture and the history of our communities, it was the Main Streets that really built America. And when you find the character of the buildings, you also find some of the most prime real estate around, because they built Main Streets on rivers, they built them in the best locations possible. Today they build, closest freeway and accessibility. So Main Streets have some of the best character, I think, around. But realistically, it's where most of our communities were built around.
So you've chosen Cambridge. Why there?
I fell in love with the community. We actually were going out there, and my wife and I had a desire to kind of turn our company towards somewhere that we could see it going for the next 20 years. And in Main Street, you often find large buildings that are in some ways kind of a disaster. They're old, they may have had disasters or fires in them, but the demolition and the construction is sometimes overwhelming, and then the usability of the buildings. So as we looked at Main Streets, we found a lot of charm, a lot of character, and a lot of opportunity, and really where our passion was to build businesses in small communities.
And you stay tuned, we have more coming up right after this.